Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the show. Second of my discussion video, just uploaded a video about talking about is Triple H fumbling the WrestleMania card. So if you want to check that out, go check that one out. So now I'm going to talk about Jimmy Butler. And a few days ago, I kind of ranted on the trade and thought it was bad. Well, I was wrong about the Jimmy Butler trade. And I'm saying this as a Warriors fan. I thought the trade was terrible at first. But it just seems like he has his joy back in playing basketball, and he's actually, trying. Just with the heat, he wasn't really trying that hard, He just didn't have joy there, and he wanted out. And Jimmy Butler, first game, he had 25 points. I believe 25 points. He was 7 of 12 in that game. He passed the ball well in that game, and he got to the line like 13 times, 11 to 13th free throw line. He just has a godly whistle. That first game against Chicago, where Steph Curry went for third quarter, had a great game. The washed Steph Curry with back-to-back 30 bombs. But Jimmy had 25 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. He played well defensively. Was really good at the free throw line tonight. They're now 27 and 26 on the season. Jimmy Butler, well, yes, he didn't shoot the ball as well. Missed some baskets at the rim. But he had 20 points, 6 assists, 9 rebounds. I believe he had like 4 steals. He was 4 of 12 from the floor tonight. Did miss some shots, but whatever. I mean, he took like, 15 free throws? 13, 14 free throws? He's got a combined 45 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists in his first 2 Warrior games. And he's took, I don't know how many free throws he took. I think he took at least, 25? 28? I don't know how many he's took, but he's took a lot. Jimmy Butler's done a really good job. He's took, in his first 7 quarters, he's 26 free throws. And Jimmy Butler's adjustment, just because of his IQ and his feel to the game. And Jimmy Butler, I was wrong. I mean, he might be actually a genius for taking his trade value, so the Warriors could trade not that much for him, and be better. I mean, I know it's only 2 games, and not a great Bulls team, but the Bucks, I mean, they're the top 5 team in the Eastern Conference. I know the East is kind of weak outside of, like, top 3, but he's a great fit early. It's better than what I hoped, and let's see what happens kind of back in. The role players have played well these first 2. I was definitely wrong, 100%. In his first 2 games, he's averaging 22 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. But he's a perfect fit with the Warriors, and his game complements Steph Curry and Draymond so well. Like, he made like 2 plays to Draymond Green in the paint in that second quarter, I believe. I wasn't sure about the fit and the trade at all, but the first 2 games, I'm pretty convinced with Jimmy Butler. Steph Curry's come back to form these last 2 games, shooting well, because he actually has a second, I guess, if you want to consider Butler a star, I think he's a good player. Now, these last 2 games, he's went off with his scoring and great efficiency. And Jimmy Butler's just so good at attacking the rim, drawing fouls, getting to the line, and he really has a godlike whistle. Like, I just can't believe he actually has that whistle. And it's rubbing off on Steph too. It just feels glorious to have getting these free throws. And the role players played their role. Steph Curry's played well, and I've kind of got my joy back watching this team. Butler 12 of 15 at the free throw line. He had 4 steals. And Steph's actually being efficient. So, I never thought Steph Curry was washed. He had like 4 guys guarding him, and now the other team's got to divide them with Jimmy, and he has more space to shoot. Because if you double team Steph, he gets to Jimmy, he can drive, And if he can get to the rim and score, fine. But if somebody's open, he's going to get it out there because he's a really good passer for his position. So I just like what I'm seeing from Jimmy. Like, I really do. You don't have to run 1,000 sets for him to get his game off. Elite at getting to the line. If the shot isn't falling, he can get to the rim, draw fouls. And you know there's similarities, Steve. I knew the fit would I wasn't sure about the fit, but I kind of did think, it could be smooth because he played for Eric Spoelstra. And you know there's some similarities to Steve Kerr. Miami does a lot of stuff, same stuff the Warriors do. It's just about putting him in spots to make scoring easy. His strength is driving, he draws fouls. It's like the perfect fit, and it slows the game down. Like while Steph Curry's out, it slows the game down when he goes to the bench. You know, obviously Jimmy and Steph are out there to start. Jimmy gets a rest after a few minutes, and when Steph goes off the floor, then you have Jimmy in there for the non-Curry minutes. He can drive, draw fouls, and slow the game down. What's more rest for Steph? And Quentin Post was making threes. So this team's playing a lot better lately. And I'm glad to fully admit I'm wrong on this. But it's not too shabby for a guy who's catching his breath and knows how to play basketball. He said he's nowhere close to where it needs to be, and he can't wait to get back in real basketball shape. And 55 points and 27 free throw attempts in 2 games for the Warriors, it's not shabby, I'll say. But the role players have stepped up as well, like Quentin Post, Moody, Pajemski, Buddy Hield. He actually shot well tonight. The role players actually stepped up, which is good. Which is really good to see as well. Like Steph's playing on fire. Draymond's defense was good. Quentin Post had a good fourth quarter. Pajemski was being pesky. Moody and Buddy playing both ends, making shots. I can't judge this team early. I know Giannis didn't play, but I'm actually enjoying watching us compete. They're being aggressive defensively and they're making shots. So yeah, I was fully wrong with this Jimmy Butler trade. Completely. They're just much more versatile, and the Warriors are also much more vulnerable defense without Wiggins in there. Two things can be true. But they look better and more aggressive on defense, though. They look more aggressive. Like, with Wiggins, they weren't that aggressive. With Jimmy, they actually are. But yeah, it's really all I got. It's really all I got to say. So I'm in Taxheim. Malcolm Light. Peace.